What's up internet, I'm John Leviathan and welcome back to another episode of creating a Minecraft network. So in the last episode, which was like a month ago, or even 2 now, I'm not very sure, I showed you making a server, and today I'm going to teach you how to make that into Bungeecord, aka for the network. So before I go on guys, this episode is sponsored by SHC Public. So basically what you can do on SHC Public, it is a Minecraft server or network. It's a Minecraft network with a whole bunch of minigames. There's murder mystery, hide and seek, bed wars, factions, skyblock, paintball, creative and kit PvP, and many more to come. If that's not enough, you can buy a membership, VIP, VIP Plus, MVP, MVP Plus, and then MVP Plus Plus. And if you're a YouTuber, like me, you can actually get yourself the YouTuber rank, which is pretty darn cool. So guys, join the server at play.shcpublic.com, it's on the screen now. So thank you SHC Public for sponsoring this video. On with the video. So basically guys, in this, what we're going to do is we're going to create a folder. Now I've already done this, it is called tbungie. Because mine's called SHC Bungie, so it's T-server, T-Bungie. Hope you get the gist. And this server, I want to rename it to Hub. Just like that, because this is going to stand for the Hub server. Don't put caps, because it's going to get very annoying when you do. And then just pop that into here. Alrighty, so now that that server is in here, what we're going to do is we're going to click copy, and then paste. Now we're going to do this, I think. How many servers are we doing? We're doing 8 servers, including Hub. So, yeah, go copy and paste that. So just paste it 7 times? 8 times? No, just 7 times. Yeah, and rename them to the following. So once you've done this, you should have the following servers: Bed Wars, Creative, Factions, Hide and Seek, Hub, Murder Mystery, Paintball, and Skyblock. And I made a mistake here. Let me just fix that. We want no spaces because they do not show up in other console systems. So now, a lot of people will be wanting to know, just something that I want to help people out with is TeamViewer. And TeamViewer is not always reliant, it's not encrypted. So that is why we're going to be setting up a thing called SSH. If you haven't heard of it, I do not know what it stands for. But basically what you do with it is, it looks like this. Guys, this is basically what it looks like. So, yeah. This is what console looks like in the eyes of people. Now I'm going to have to blur what, before that, because that is private. However, I'm going to show you guys how to set this up. So I'm hoping you guys have a Linux computer, because if you don't, this is going to be very hard for you. So once you're in Linux, just open up a terminal window. I'll show you on this just so it's easier for you guys. So we've got the window here. And this will be in the description too. This is Linux only, okay? Windows cannot do this, they have to go in through TeamViewer or normally. So for this, we're gonna go sudo apt install and then tmux. Now I already have tmux installed, but this is what's gonna happen. You're gonna click enter, it's gonna ask for a password, you're gonna input your password. Sometimes it may not look like it's actually inputting. Trust me, it is. It's just further encryption. It's amazing. Then it should ask you a yes or no. Just say yes. You can read it if you want. Just say yes. And then once you've done that, it should install. Now once that's happened, you want to type tmux and hit enter. And just like that, you'll have a tmux window, which is used for all kinds of things, because it's amazing. So something that I'm going to teach you: to exit, you want to hit Control B, and then take your finger off Control, and then hit D. and then you've exited. So if I go tmux now A, it'll take me back to that. And if you've got multiple tmux windows open, you want to hit Control B, then take your finger off the keyboard and then press S. Now, as you can see, I got many of these. This is from my Minecraft server, okay? But we're focusing on this one here, and you can see all of mine there. You can see all the servers we run, random shit, and then CPU usage, like all this stuff basically. Yeah, so that's that. So a lot of people in the last episode may have been wondering, hey, how do I know how much RAM do I have? So I know how much I can put into my server, and that is something I'm going to teach you now. So a command in tmux or anything you want to type is neofetch. And it will show you everything. So it will show you your machine, user and machine name, host. Ours is a PowerEdge 710. Very strong computer. Uptime, packages, all that kind of stuff. Main thing you want to look at, CPU. That's our CPUs. We've actually got two. The GPU and the memory, which is a shit ton. That is 64 gigabytes of memory. That is insanely good. So yeah. So now for SSH, people would want to know. So you want to open up a new browser and you want to type your IP as we did in the last episode, and as of course I showed you mine. Just hit enter on that, and we want to go to firewall by hitting advanced, or just going to firewall. If you haven't watched the last episode, this might be a bit challenging. Just make your way through and go to port forwarding as per usual, and here you're challenged, or you're faced with this. Name, protocol, port, destination. Okay? So the name we're going to call in caps SSH and then space, capital S, server. Alright? Now the WAN port means the outside of your internet, outside of your home port. Just set it to 25895. I don't know, anything really. And then set the inside your home port to 22. And then your destination IP, obviously to your IP that your computer has, which shouldn't be too difficult for you. So once you've done that, you just want to hit add, and it will show up down the bottom, and of course click save. I'm not going to click save because I've actually already got one, so I've just cancelled mine, but make sure you click save, otherwise this will not work. So once you've done that, you may have to give it a minute or two just to actually kick in properly, because sometimes it takes a while. So once that's happened, you want to, guessing that you're on a Windows computer wanting to get into it, you want to Windows R, you want to hit Windows R, and then put in what needs to be put in. So for yours will be SSH-P 25895. After that, you want to put in whatever your computer's called. Like when you got Linux, what you called your computer. Many people use their name, so I'm just going to go name at. Now, this is probably what will get most people. They don't know what to put here. Ooh. They don't know what to put here. It can be complicated. If you're at home, you want to put your IP. As you can see there, that's the IP. However, if you are at home, you want to change this one here to 22, but I'm not, so we're not going to use that one. But yeah, so assuming that you've set up your IP in the last episode, you're going to be using that. So in the last one, I think it was dns.jltmct. I think that what it was. John Leviathan Minecraft tutorials. yeah, what was it, TK. So basically that'll be that. And then you just want to hit enter. Obviously this won't work because I haven't set it up. I've set mine up here. Now I prefer this over many things. If you do want to learn more about this, look up a video on SSH Linux commands. They use the exact same Linux. Just look up Linux commands and you should be able to get it through there. But we're going to stick to TeamViewer. Alrighty guys, so while that server starts, I want to actually make Bungie, which is what you were here for. But all these steps are pretty crucial to making your server and Bungie. So we're going to create a new folder and we're going to call this one Bungie. Wasn't that hard. So now we're going to go back into Firefox or whatever browser and we're going to go to paper mc.io/downloads. Now once we're here, as always it gives you 1.15. If you want to update your versions, just pop those in. Waterfall or travertine. Or travertine, I'm not really sure. It doesn't actually matter which one you use, they both are actually the same. As you can see, their update days are the exact same. But this I'm going to use waterfall because it is actually more common to use waterfall, but you can use whatever you want, choose between the two. And we're going to hit download. So as you can see, it's going to ask us. Now usually it'll come up with open with, but you want to make sure it's save file. And yeah, once that's done, it'll be downloaded into your downloads folder. And we're going to go through all this to downloads. And in downloads, as you can see, there's waterfall.jar. We're just going to copy this. Go to our desktop, Bungie, go to Bungie, and then hit paste. Obviously, as we've done in the past, we want to rename this to waterfall.jar. Now, upon doing that, we want to create a new document and call this start.sh. Text editor, and I'll prove to you that it did so. So once you're in here, you want to type sudo java-xmx2G Xms2G and then -jar. Instead of paper, waterfall.jar. Basically calling the waterfall file instead of paper. Once you've done this, you want to click save, and then you want to leave. So now that you've done this, you'll be here greeted with these two. Obviously open up your windows here. Now that is only behind, as I said in the last video, because I've got multiple servers running. Because I've got all these running, okay? So if I didn't have any of these running, it would be smooth. Now for this, we left that with Control BD. We want to open up a new tmux window with tmux. And we're going to hit Control B and then the $sign to rename it. And this is going to be called Bungie. Or to Bungie. And we're going to do Control CD desktop, CD T Bungie, and then CD Bungie. Now to prove that we're here, ls, and as you can see, we've got those files there. So, like usual, run the /start.sh, and that's fine, as I've said in the past. Sudo chmod +x start.sh, basically giving us an allowed path to start.sh. Pretty simple. So now that we've done that, /start.sh, just give that a run and just let waterfall start. Now waterfall is very fast. At starting, it doesn't take like a normal one. And as you can see here, running at 25577. So now that that's loaded, you should be able to. Oh shit! Sorry, So now that we've done that, we're going to go to here, and as you can see, there was no EULA or anything to do. So you can have a look at plugins, empty. We're going to add in a few plugins soon, by the way. So you want to open up config. Pretty simple. Now here it is, and it says servers. So basically what we're going to do here is we're going to, instead of having it say servers, it is going to say hub. Oh, sorry, my bad. So we're going to change this lobby to hub, or it can be lobby if you really want it to be. And then the mod we're going to change to making MC network. And then in and for writing, which is a bright red, we're going to type beta. And actually put an and L next to it too, just so it's bold. And yeah, so the port address is going to be 25590, as the other thing is. And it's going to be localhost because it's run on this machine. If it's run on a different machine in your home, you're going to have to do 192 point whatever and whatever, basically. So now, what we're going to do here is I am going to IP forwarding. You want to set this one to true, then Control F, and we're going to look for online mode. See that? And we're going to set this to false, or if you want an online server, set that to true. And save that. Click save. So what we're going to do is set players is 1, so we're going to set that to 1000. Or you can set it to whatever you want, really. And Control F, default server. So there's a forced default server, and we're going to set this to true on this. And what this means is basically a fallback server, which is going to be the IP that's forced to join. The server that it's forced to join before anything. Before we save this, we're going to go Control F, and we're going to type in lobby. So as you can see, it says priority right here, and we're going to set this priority to hub. Instead of saying lobby, now it says hub, because down here originally this said lobby, and we've renamed it to hub, so we got to rename this to hub. So once you've done that, just go ahead and load up your server. Alrighty, so now that mine's loaded up, as you can see, we've done that, and that was pretty easy. So remember this, 25577, and now we're going to go to Minecraft and join that server. So guys, when you're at home, you've got to put in this, which is your IP, and then the 255, whatever the ending is, whatever, it doesn't matter. And as you can see, it says making a Minecraft network beta. So we can hit join on this, and let's load in. Alright, and we have joined the network. As you can see, there's me there, and so now if I click if I do /server, you can see we do hub, and you're already connected to this server. So there we go. So before I do end this video, guys, I want to show you one last thing, and that is making another server. It's pretty darn simple. So all you want to do really is just go here and copy this, and then go down here one, and then paste it like that. So this server, I'll call this factions. Now make sure there's no capitals too. Factions. And the mod for this one as hub should be making MC network, because this is what's going to display for the others. However, these mod Ds, just set it to making Minecraft network factions. Actually, I'll change that. And then localhost, and then the port for this one could be anything. 25544, which is connected to one of my other servers. So then once you've done this, you want to hit end on here. And then as you can see, and on Minecraft it'll say proxy restarting. And then obviously just start it back up. So once it's started back up, go back to Minecraft, refresh your page. And there it is, making Minecraft Network. So we're back exactly where we were left off, and if I do /server, there's two. There's factions and hub, and if I hit factions, it's going to take me to a different server that I have. What server is this? This is my hide and seek server on my actual Minecraft network. So let me just take myself back to hub. And yeah, so as you can see there, oh, where the hell is my skin? Whatever, doesn't matter. Alrighty, so that is basically how you make that. So in between episodes, guys, I'm going to basically put all the servers into server, and you should be able to do it yourself for all the other servers that you have. And then make sure you make the ports on your firewall. Pretty simple. Also, one last thing before I do end up going. On this, because you did copy them all from hub, on every single server, you're going to have to go into the server.properties and change the port to something else. Otherwise it won't work, and I'll be doing this in between episodes, so you guys don't have to see the bottom of it. So yeah guys, I would like to thank you so much for watching another episode of Making Minecraft Network, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.